Put the coffee date debate to rest. Let it rest in peace. All you got to do is not go. I don't know why y'all feel the need to keep broadcasting it to the internet and telling us that you too good for one. We don't care, and we don't believe you, right? We don't believe you that you too good for a coffee date and an ice cream date. The only thing I hear is that you ain't used to nothing. Because I ain't never seen a woman that's used to nothing be so impressed by somebody taking them to a steakhouse for lobster and steak. I never seen it before. But y'all get on here and y'all act clueless as to why you don't know why these men are offering buffer dates. Y'all utilize social media and dating apps so much nowadays that it only makes sense for somebody to want to take some of y'all to ice cream and coffee to make sure you're going to show up with the same face and body that you got online. Because majority of the time you don't, right?
She's spitting, ain't she? I mean, she's 100% in the right. And I tell people all the time, listen, stay off of these apps, interact in person. It actually helps your social status, and then you'll be able to vet more effectively the people that you're interacting with, even the people that's in your social circle. Look, most of these people that y'all interacting with on a regular basis, you don't know them in real life. You don't know what their wife is like. You don't know what their husband is like. You don't know what their kids is. You don't even know if they got kids. You ain't ever even seen the bottom half of them. You don't know nothing about them. But when it comes to dating, it's even more exaggerated. I've seen women online talk about and coach and say that they're going to write the dating profile for the applications that these women are participating on in order to be able to snag a guy. But then when you see them in person, it's going to be a completely different conversation because you're not the thing that you presented yourself to be. And so when a guy then invites you over to basically break the ice, or you say, yo, let's get a coffee date, or let's get an ice cream date, or let's just chill and let's just kick it, or he invite you to an event, you scoffing at it like you are what you present yourself to be online when you a completely different thing. And you're going to take advantage of them by recording all of the food, putting them in the phone as food, and you don't even like him, but he going to still see it through because he's trying to make sure that he save face and he presents himself the way that he's supposed to so that you won't go on TikTok and start making a whole video about him. This woman is spitting, man. She killing the game.
And ain't nobody trying to take you to no expensive restaurant, valet a car, go sit at the table and watch for you to come in just to see a bunch of disappointment walking through the door.
Facts.
I'm so fair, I put myself in people's places. Like, I can only imagine being a man sitting at the table at the restaurant or the bar and then watching somebody walk in with a completely different face and body, knowing that this person is about to sit down and order food and drinks on my tab that I got to pay for, and I don't even like what I see.
And they're going to fight you on going 50-50. And listen, bro, it's so bad that they are also going to order from the bottom of the menu, which tends to be the most expensive part of the menu. They're going to order from the bottom of the menu, and they're not even used to, and they don't even know how to order it. They don't even know what their steak is supposed to be like. This woman is absolutely real. What I'm going to do, like I always do, is give credit to the person and the content creator, regardless of whether or not I agree with them. I'm always going to make sure that I support the content creators by putting a link down in the description. I just so happen to 100% agree with what she's talking about.
Yeah, I would want to take that person for ice cream and coffee too first. I'm going to hold y'all hand when I say this. Men pay attention to the type of woman that you are, right? They look at everything about you. Your overall look, accent, how you carry yourself, your lifestyle. And a lot of that tells them how they got to handle you, right? Like where you fall at. And I'm sorry to say it. Well put together women who are doing well for themselves, desirable women, they don't even get offered coffee and ice cream dates. You know why? Because when men look at them, they look at them and they be like, this woman would never accept that. This woman, I wouldn't even want to present that to her. I don't even see her as that type of woman. And the crazy thing about this is the ironic part. Listen up. Those be the main women who don't mind going to ice cream and coffee.
So she's basically saying the energy that these women is putting out there is then yielding better results. I always say, how are all of these women so easily available, but ain't nobody trying to wipe them up? How do you get to the point in your life to where, not by choice, but just by facts and how life just went ahead and just kicked your ass, how do these women just by default Every single guy and every single person, all the way from high school and middle school up to them 50 and 60 years old, every single person said, nah, I'm straight. Nah, I'm straight. Nah, I'm straight. So you telling me you this awesome woman and you got all of these high standards as you get older, even though the standard and the barrier to entry was lower when you were younger and you were more, let's just say, desirable. But the fact of the matter is that you make yourself way out of the league of the people that you allegedly don't want because you got higher standards. Yet the women that actually is worthy of the best of don't even really care, which makes them even more attractive to the people that they're having a conversation with. Talk about it, baby.
The women who life is together, money right, looking good,
Yeah.
they the main ones who don't care where you taking them like that. You know why? Because they're used to nice things.
Yeah.
They used to men wanting to wine and dine them. They are used to the steakhouses. They used to the seafood restaurants. That's not impressive to them at this point. It's only impressive to somebody who's not used to nothing. Listen to that clear. It's only impressive to women who not used to nothing. I done ate at almost every steakhouse in my city. Whether it been me, my homegirls, men taking me there, I'm not impressed by it. If you offered it to me, I'ma probably pick somewhere else that got better food. Right? But again, a lot of y'all really just don't get it. You be thinking that these men don't pay attention to the type of woman you are, the caliber of woman that you are. You don't realize that you say that it's a low effort date and they think of you as a low effort woman. And that's the reason why you keep getting presented it. And honestly, I would be embarrassed to keep getting online and exposing that I'm a low effort woman. And that when men look at me, that's the most that they see in me is coffee and ice cream.
And you know what the funny part about it is that when these women get online and they start to spew all of this nonsense and they basically are telling what we already, if you know, you know, what we already know about you, it's not going to get them better results. You're not going to then automatically attract the guy. He's not going to see that video and you automatically attract the guy that you think that you want. All you're going to do is expose yourself for more of what you already are. Instead of you getting coaching, instead of you getting understanding, you out here spewing this nonsense, which don't add value into your life. And then you put yourself in a position to suffer as a result of it. And then we laugh at you and we use you as an excuse or we use you as an example of how it is that you need to do things differently and what you shouldn't do. All because you wanted to talk too much about something that you had no knowledge of and you're going to go viral forever. I like this woman. I think she's spitting. I actually love what she's saying. It's very rare that you get a woman that you agree with 100% of what they say. But I'm with it. I like it. Y'all let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Hey, this stream is sponsored by Teach Hanley. 40% off your first order plus 20% off the life. That link is in the description. Also, make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I can't wait to read y'all comments. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.